This show is kind of dumb, right? I mean, if you have no idea who the baby daddy is for like your 16 kids, you might have bigger problems, huh? Hmm? Oh, you need your hand back. Sure. Sorry I keep asking to hold it. How am I feeling? Numb. I'm just really numb. The worst part is that every now and again, the reality of them being gone hits me like a damn freight train. It just starts hurting all over again. I, yeah, I talked to their parents. Most of them assured me that it was fine, but Sarah's mom said it should have been me instead of her baby girl. I told her I agreed with her. She slapped me across the face. I had to insist to the officers I didn't want to press charges. I almost did the stupidest thing I could have done and told her that her daughter was kind of a bitch sometimes. She loved doing cruel pranks on people. But what good would that have done? What if somebody told my mom, your son was a real piece of shit after I passed? Yeah, well, no one ever accused me of being bright. My dad used to say, boy, if you didn't weigh more than a damn car, your empty head would have you drifting off into space. Huh? Oh, yeah, I used to be really overweight. Could never force myself to eat right or exercise until one day I got it in my head that I liked lifting weights, so when I was upset or bored or happy or sad, I'd just go to the gym. Guess it worked out, huh? I was a complete gross loser back then. you you didn't think I was gross? Oh. Aw, but you're so warm. Okay, okay. I know that it's hard to text with me holding you, but you are warm. Hey, I I just wanted to say thank you for all the time you've been spending with me. I really appreciate you helping me handle my coursework and keeping me fed and showered. I know I've probably been a pain in the ass. I I know you keep saying that it's no big deal and all, but I remember what you were going through with your old friend and your ex. Do you maybe want to talk about it? Don't feel comfortable talking about it? Oh, okay. Sure. I'm not really surprised that's how you feel. It's not exactly like I've done myself any favors over the years when it comes to how I treated you. Yeah, no, we don't have to talk about it. I can just draw or something and keep quiet. Yeah, I draw all the time. I'm an animation major. Kind of because of you, actually. This was for my last project, see? It's about trolls trying to get along with fairies, only to realize the fairies are 1,000 times more fucked up. Writing the story has been tough, though. Writing is, 1,000 times more difficult than I thought it would be. Don't worry, I'm paying a creative writing major to help me out. Ugh, it's astounding how many people want free work, you know? Kinda like me when I used to make you do my homework. I know it was shitty to you. I'm really sorry. I guess I thought, I don't know, that we spoke the same language when it came to flirting, wanting to spend more time together, and all that jazz. Huh? No, I swear it was just a model. It's not you. What do you want me to say? That I've had a crush on you for years now? You already knew that. Huh? You used to like me too? Really? Even when I was chubby? Wow. And I fucked it up so hard. Here. These are my drawings of you. I, I think I've improved since high school, huh? You actually look like you're not a stick figure now. I'm glad you like them. Sorry if it's creepy, I just, you know, first time I saw you in high school, I felt my chest tighten and my heart flutter and thought, wow, I'm never gonna see a prettier face to draw. I'm a real dumbass, huh? That was about when I started lifting weights and I had it in my head. I can't ask you out until I'm hot. You'll never say yes otherwise. Dad was pleased at least. Started having beers with me even. We bonded over hunting and sports and a bunch of other stuff I didn't really care about. I liked working out, but the culture is weird, you know? Hmm. I always admired that about you. You just did what you liked. You never let yourself get pressured into playing football, drinking kegs, and all that shit. Fuck, I could really use a drink. Maybe we could go for drinks sometime. Doesn't have to be a date. Hey, you deserve a night out. You've been hanging with me for weeks now. And I think you look really nice at the club. Um, Theoretically speaking, of course.